with the Johns Hopkins head coach Dan Weiler, number 17 Alanna Craig, and number 22 Emma Turner. Guys, congratulations on a great season so far. Unfortunate result today, but head coach, do you have any opening thoughts about how the game went today?
Yeah, I mean, not unlike what we thought it was going to be. I mean, it was kind of a dogfight, especially in the second half. I felt like we controlled a lot of the game in the first half, to be honest, and had some good quality chances. Weren't able to go up by a goal. Certainly the intensity was ratcheted up the second half. There was a lot of aerial battles, and it became a little bit more of a positional kind of territorial game than anything else. And the first goal was from Virginia Wesleyan was really nice. I mean, it was a good strike from range. Second goal was a little bit of a mistake from us, but they capitalized on that. But I was really proud of how we bounced back in both those moments, and obviously got one goal back, and we're kind of trying to grab that second to maybe a third, but to try to keep the game going a little bit longer, and we weren't able to do that. But hats off to Virginia Wesleyan, and we wish them well. I wish them good luck in the next round, and at the same time, it's really hard. It's hard to be sitting here with these two and with players that this is their last game, and so I'll leave it up to these guys to share their thoughts on that. But very bittersweet. I mean, we're proud of our season, but certainly would want to keep going.
Yeah, do you guys have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I would say we knew that it was going to be a tough game coming in. Like Virginia Wesleyan, they were also in the Final Four last year, so watching them play yesterday, watching them play last year throughout the season, like they definitely had grit. I think that we came into it, and first half, we definitely were dominating the first half, but after that, the second half, it was definitely a fight. We were very resilient. I think coming back with that next goal after being 2 down really just showed our heart, and everyone left everything out there on the field. They could not have asked more from our team.
Yeah, I would just say I was super proud of how we prepared going into this weekend, how we executed our game plan, how everyone on the field was absolutely committed to what we set out to do. And then, like everyone said, the heart and the grit the girls showed to come back and get another was huge. But yeah, this team is just so special. Like something we were talking about at the end of the game is, more than anything, we're just mourning the loss of like 3 more weeks together. Like we're not going to be able to go to practice together next week. And this is such a special group of girls that's just devastating.
Yeah, and going off what Coach said, I mean, the first half was really tight. You guys actually had 4 shots on goal. One of them actually hit the post in the last minute. Yeah. I mean, how did you feel going into that second half? I mean, they obviously, State kept it at 0-0, but do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, we felt great. Felt great at half, and I did make a comment, and I said, the plan is working. However, it could change. The game can change, and that's the beauty, and also the kind of really frustrating thing about our game is that it can unfold in a little different way. And the beauty of it is it's up to the players to really determine how those games and those moments kind of are dealt with. And I think from an effort standpoint, from an intensity standpoint, we handled that extremely well. Probably look back on parts of the game and want some of the moments back for sure. But at the end of the day, I think, like these two had alluded to, like it's, we want to keep winning always, but, to us, seasons are not just about wins and losses, and it's not just about, what we do to prepare and what we do on the field. That's important to us, but what's more important to us is the time that we get to spend together, and that time in some way is at a close. And so it's hard to wrap your head around that in the minutes after the game, but so I'll miss these guys and I'll miss the team because each team is unique in its own way. So it's always difficult times.
Yeah, I mean, so, you went down 2-0. How proud are you of the way that your team responded, especially with 2 of the 3 goals today were scored by substitutes, and I think that was a point that I made about, hey, 2 subs came in and scored. It could be a momentum shifter with that. I mean, how proud of your team?
Yeah, I mean, we have the real pleasure of working with these amazing women that Emma mentioned, like resilience, and mentions the ability that they have, and they bring that to everything that they do. They bring that to the soccer field, of course, and that's on display today and on other days. But what isn't always noticed, although they notice it because they're with one another, is the number of hours that they spend in the library, the number of hours they spend to prepare for the next day, the number of hours that they commit to their craft of academics and athletics and any of the other multitude of things that they're involved with. And so, I think when you throw all that stuff together, I'm not surprised at all in the response that we had, and I'm always proud of them because I always know that it's just a matter of time before that response happens. And sometimes it's immediate, sometimes it takes a little time. This year it was kind of a little bit ebb and flow of us learning that, but the true heart of these people is what they bring and how they bring the excellence to everything that they do. So I couldn't be more proud of them for all that.
Yeah, thank you, and congratulations on a great season, you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.